Hi there, welcome to another session of Sassy Sales Ops. I am Hillary Kay, your host, and today we'll be talking about how to use Salesforce Data Loader. So you can use Salesforce Data Loader for a number of things. A couple of my favorites are exporting, right? Exporting all data. So instead of exporting a report, if you know you need to export all records from an object, you can do all, or just kind of export there, and you can export specific things and also put in filters of what you'd like to export. You can also delete things in mass, so if you have the record ID for whatever you are deleting, you can delete. And then the three options over here, you can either insert, update, or upsert. So insert is when you are inserting new records, meaning you do not have an account ID yet. Update is just updating the records in mass, so you already have exported out the ID of whatever record you are using, so you can update it by that. Upsert is if you have a mixture of both, so you have a mixture of inserting new records and updating existing ones. I'm going to go ahead and show you a demo of an update. So again, in my update, I have an ID here because I already have the account updated. And what I'm going to do in this example is update the account name to this list here. So I push the update button. You do have to authenticate into Salesforce and have all of the correct permissions for the object that you are updating, and also having admin permissions to use Data Loader in the first place. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the object that I am updating, and then I'm going to have to browse into my files, and you do need a CSV file for this. So I will go and find that file here, open it up, click next. It's going to ask me or confirm how many records I am updating, so I will go ahead and be okay with that. You can either choose an existing map if you do have that on hand, otherwise you can create or edit your map on this field. I like to push the auto match field to columns, so if you are exporting reports, the labels or the APIs will match up to what your is in your file. Otherwise, you can go ahead and just drag and drop these around. I am not changing the account owner, so I don't need to map that field. Literally, the only thing I want to change is the ID and the name. Sometimes I'll just go ahead and pull these off of here just in case. I mean, I didn't update them on my file, so they wouldn't update, right? They wouldn't change, but just in case, I just usually like to pull those off and only map over the fields to the Salesforce IDs for the columns that I know I'm going to update. Again, for updating, you have to have the record ID so it knows what record you want to update and then whatever changes you want to have here. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK, next, and this is just where I'm letting Salesforce drop in the success file and the error file. So if anything errors out, I'll get notified on that. If all things are successful, I can go into those files after we're done with this. So go ahead and push finish. Again, you're updating existing records, so you'll have to go back in and change them if you make a mistake, which I've done plenty of times, but that's okay. You have Data Loader and history reports, so you can go back and change anything that you did edit. Here it's just going to show that the operation is finished. It'll tell you how many successes you have and how many errors. Here we didn't have any errors, which is awesome. Otherwise, you can view the files here or wherever that file is that you told Data Loader to save. So that is Data Loader from a very high level, and how you can use it to update records in mass. That is all I have for you today, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed watching these little tips and tricks on Data Loader, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sassy Sales Ops, and have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.